나에게 인터뷰란 사람들의 마음에 전류처럼 흘러들어갈 한마디를 찾는 여정이다. 인터뷰를 하는 중에 가슴을 울리는 인생의 핵심 진리를 발견할 때면 세상에서 가장 반짝이는 보석을 찾는 듯한 행복을 느낀다. 2011년 여름, 조금 더 넓은 세상에서 또 다른 발견의 기쁨을 누리기 위해서 나는 미국을 찾았다. 가장 먼저 도착한 곳은 전 세계 영화 시장의 85%를 점유하고 있는 거대한 영화 산업의 메카, 할리우드. 이곳 할리우드를 빛내는 수많은 별들 사이에 최근에 가장 주목받고 있는 한국계 배우와의 만남이 나를 기다리고 있었다. 2010년 전미 시청률 1위를 기록한 최고의 인기 드라마 그레이 아나토미의 히로인. 할리우드에서 가장 성공한 한국계 배우 샌드라 오.
Besides, I'm Korean.
그녀는 냉철하면서도 자신감 넘치고 가끔은 오만하면서도 사랑스러운 크리스티나 역을 완벽히 소화해냈다.
Big day.
And the Golden Globe goes to
Sandra, Grey's Anatomy.
5년 연속 에미상 후보에 올랐고 2006년엔 골든글로브, SAG 어워드의 여우조연상까지 수상했다. 피플지가 뽑은 세상에서 가장 아름다운 50인에서 선정된 할리우드 최정상급 배우 샌드라 오. 할리우드에 데뷔한 이후 무려 40여 편의 영화에 출연하면서 연기의 스펙트럼을 넓혀온 개성파 배우 샌드라 오. 할리우드에서 동양계 배우로 살아간다는 것은 어떤 것일까? 변신을 거듭하는 배우의 진짜 삶이란 것은 과연 어떤 모습일까? 오늘 그녀와의 만남에서 이 수많은 질문들의 답을 찾을 수 있게 기대한다.
Concessions.
I mean, he's such a charismatic actor, and his roles are so diverse.
So it is really good to meet you in person, who I really...
So nice to meet you.
Yes. You know, I really enjoyed the Grey's Anatomy.
Thank you. Thank
yes.
you. Thank
You
you.
just have wrapped up this season 7.
Yes, finished
So-
season 7.
Yes.
And right
So-
now I'm on the hiatus before we start shooting season 8 in July.
July.
Mhm,
So
second of July.
you're having vacation now?
Just a little bit of vacation, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So, you know, Grey's Anatomy is really popular in Korea.
I hear.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Yes, Korea constantly have watched it, that
Oh,
show.
good,
Yes,
good.
yes. So it means that there are many Korean fans of you.
Oh, that'd be nice.
How do you feel about it?
To hear if people like my work or appreciate the show or like the show makes me feel very happy.
Yes. Have you ever visited Korea?
You know, the last time I was there was almost 20 years ago. I was almost 20. I can't wait to go back because I'm sure everything is so different, very, very different.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what memory do you kept about Korea?
The heat.
You visited in summer.
Yes, I remember when I was a little baby that there was a lot of the heat
Yes.
and the popsicles.
Popsicle?
Yes. And
Korean popsicle?
Yes.
Yes.
And I remember when I was about 20, it was very, very rare in North America where you're standing as, you know, a Korean American person
Yes.
and everyone looks like you, except maybe in Koreatown, you know what I mean?
Yes.
But that everyone looks at you. I remember I was riding the bus, a new feeling, which was, I look like everybody here. This is an amazing feeling. But also knowing, because I don't speak Korean and I grew up in a small town in Canada, that I still also felt very alienated. Because it's like, I know I look like everyone, but I know I'm not like everybody. So that was a feeling that I really remember. And that I wasn't so short. Standing on the bus, I thought, oh, this feels really different. Great, yeah.
Yes. Those kind of things you remember.
I do. I remember that.
Yes. And is it quite rare for dramas to make it to an 8th episode?
Yes, our show we've been so lucky to make it to an 8th season. Is extremely rare. The odds of a show, in network television.
Yes.
But the show was a success pretty quickly, and it is rare. I think the timing of everything.
Yes. So Grey's Anatomy is very popular, not just in America, all over the world. So what do you think makes audiences long for more and more?
When the show started, there were like 5 core characters that were all quite different, but that were put into this challenge, which was to learn medicine. And I think it was at the beginning, the characters that people probably really resonated with.
Yes.
And then, and it became a good soap opera. So
Yes, and love and stories and human relationships. Yes. When do we expect to see
Season 8?
Yes.
Well, here in the States, it starts at the end of September. So I don't know when it starts in Korea. But you guys are all up to date, right? You guys just finished the 7th season too.
Yes, in many ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, we're all hopefully probably in the fall of this year.
지난 2005년 첫 방송 시작. 무려 6년 동안이나 미국 내 시청률 탑10의 자리를 굳건히 지켜 인기 드라마 그레이 아나토미는 시애틀 그레이스 병원에서 5명의 남녀 인턴들의 병원 생활과 일과 사랑 이야기를 담은 메디컬 성장 드라마다. 새내기 의사들의 숨가쁜 하루를 생생하게 보여주는 독특한 스토리 전개. 삶과 죽음 사이에서 따뜻한 휴머니즘을 보여주는 인간적인 주인공들의 캐릭터. 동료 의사들의 핑크빛 로맨스로 시청자들의 마음을 단숨에 사로잡은 그레이 아나토미. 그 인기의 중심에는 산드라오가 연기한 한국계 인턴 크리스티나가 있다. 스탠포드 의대를 수석 졸업한 수재. 새벽 4시에 출근하는 완벽주의 일중독자. 동료들에게 독설도 서슴지 않은 까칠한 성격의 소유자. 그녀는 시리즈가 진행될수록 생명의 소중함을 중시하는 따뜻한 캐릭터로 성장하고 있다. 올 9월 그레이 아나토미 시즌 8으로 돌아오는 산드라 어. 전 세계를 매료시킨 그녀의 눈부신 활약을 기대한다.
In May, season 7 was ended, and it was ended to let lots of audience be curious.
Yes.
Yes, and it ended with you pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah, now what happened?
Christine and my character pregnant.
Yes. I'm sorry.
No.
Yes. Not you. Yes, Christina. Yes, 6 weeks pregnant. Yeah.
So that was I will say for me, a shock. I had no idea that was coming, and
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming. So I got the script, and I had a lot of feelings about that actually.
Yeah.
And I really argue with the writers
You
a lot.
did?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because the writers want to write something that is dramatic.
Yes, true.
And for us, for me, it's like I just want to write something that is truthful.
Realistic.
Yes, that is
Yes.
truthful for your character, that follows what feels right and truthful inside. That my character would do this. This does make sense. I can figure out the emotional sense of it, and sometimes that is at odds with what. The creator or the writers think of as, but this would be great drama. This would be very dramatic. So in that way, but we came to resolution. And
How did you compromise?
I think in some ways, I think that's also the creative process, and it's
Yes.
very, very difficult. I think in network television because you have to write a finale, and you want it to be dramatic.
Yes.
And I argued I don't care.
You don't care.
I don't care if it's dramatic because
Yes.
all I care for is that it's truthful. Because I believe it's like the reason why people will stay with the show and will stay with the character.
And wait another season.
Yes, and wait till
Yes.
another season is not so much because it's like, oh, there's something exciting happened, although of course that's important, but for me it's like whether they will stay with the character. Because if it's truthful and if it's interesting, we'll want to know, is she going to have a pizza? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does matter what it is. But I just believe like you can have the most dramatic thing happen, but if the audience doesn't believe you or doesn't care about your character, then there's no sense in doing it.
Anyway, we're curious as a viewer.
Yes. Well, what's going to happen?
What's gonna
I don't
happen
know. I have no
between you
idea.
and
I have no
Wonder?
idea. I have no idea.
No idea
That's
at
also
all?
why it's challenging being a television actor, is because usually you have
you
a
don't
play.
know?
No. Yeah, usually have a play or a film, you have a script, you know you're going to go ba 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 ba. I know what I'm doing. And with television you never know. So it's challenging because it's like, oh, I would have done this or that, or challenging.
Do you think is there be a twist between you and?
Well,
and
you have
her?
to. Seriously, you have to call Sandra Rhimes, my boss. Yeah, or the writers to say, what are you planning? But we are always in kind of communication.
I
you know,
see.
yeah.
Yes, I cannot wait to watch.
Good.
Yes. So, how did you feel when you were casted for the character for the first time?
I was extremely happy. I felt like when I was auditioning for Grey's Anatomy, first given this script, it was actually for the part of Dr. Bailey.
Really?
Yeah, for Chandra Wilson's part. And I came in and I did it very, very different than Chandra did.
Yes.
And of course now you can't imagine anyone else but Chandra Wilson doing it. But I came in and they said, okay, we want you to test for this part.
Yeah.
And at that point, the part for Christina was still open. And I was used to playing authority. I was used to playing that type of role, and I found the idea of playing basically the antagonist.
Yes.
Because in the pilot, it's really those two women, and as it has become the show, it's really kind of like the love between these two women. This is what I feel what the show is really about, is the friendship and the love between these two women. But in the beginning, in the pilot, she was the antagonist. And I thought, I've never done anything like that. That's what I want to play.
Strong character.
Yeah, I just wanted to play someone not nice.
Really?
It's it's so interesting and it's really interesting. So then I just said, no, I know you guys want to see me for this, but I don't want to do that. They could say no, but you have to at a certain point put yourself out on the line and say, if they don't want it, they don't want it, but I need to try and move myself. So I said, no, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And they came, and then I went and I auditioned for them and they gave me the part.
So, what is your first impression of Christina, the character?
I liked her so much because she was very emotionally removed. But what I liked about that is that as an actor you have to play two levels. You play the reservedness or the fact that she is shut down. Let's say shut down. So she's shut down to the following character, for the other character, but to the audience you have to know what she's feeling. Although the audience has to know what she's feeling and has to see her not be able to communicate. So to play someone who's emotionally not able to communicate, which I don't feel is like myself. I found it fascinating. So you also have to do a lot here. Because my character, there's lots of times where my character doesn't talk a lot, especially in relationship with her romantic relationship. She doesn't talk, so because she doesn't know what to say or she doesn't want to say anything. So then you have to do a lot of acting here, and I thought I think that's wonderful about her. And also she's a very linear thinker, and she doesn't realize that she's funny because she just is very. She doesn't mean to, yeah, she's very serious.
She's serious, real.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does Grey's Anatomy mean to you?
Oh, that's a big question.
Yes,
What
it's
does
a
it
big
mean
question,
to
yes.
me? It's meant probably let's say this past 7 years have been the biggest growth of my life. It changed my life.
How?
As you're saying,
Yes.
how many people do you think watch the show in Korea?
I don't know how many, but many.
Many, right?
Yes.
You think I've met